Chapter 3. James. As I wake up, I can see the light coming through the curtain, and the bus is no longer moving. I guess that means we are here. Wherever here is. I have no clue, and it's not like I asked or care. At least my head is no longer throbbing, so that is a plus. As I walk out of the bedroom, all the lights in the bunk area are still out, so I try to stay quiet. Not because I care if I wake anyone, I just don't want to deal with people. As I make my way down the small space, I stop beside our bunk. There was only one free bunk when me and Roxanne joined this tour. Brittany sleeps with Jacob, but they're married, so yeah. So me and Roxanne trade out who gets the bunk and who sleeps on the couch in the front. And jerk move by me, but I'm usually the one on the bunk, and Roxanne gets stuck on the couch. There was one night she slept in her parents' bunk while they got the bed for the night. As I stand here beside the bunk, I debate if I want to open the curtain to watch her sleep. Just as I'm about to open the curtain, I hear my father talk in the front. I open the door to the front of the bus to find my dad and Jacob talking. I pay no mind to them as I pour myself a cup of coffee. I'm so zoned out, I don't even hear my name called until my dad waves his hand in front of me. I jump and they laugh. I don't say anything, I just look at him. I guess after 2 months, no one even tries to get me to talk anymore. So, this is the last stop on this tour. We are planning to go out after the concert to get a meal. Will you be joining? I just stare at him. Does he really think I give a fuck about joining them? So I shake my head and turn to walk away. Just as I'm about to open the door to go to the room, since I know no one is in there, I hear Jacob. I guess Roxanne is the only one he will talk to these days. With a small smile on my face, I open the door. When I have the door shut, I hear my dad. I'm not sure you can call it talking. They yell, though. And at that, both guys laugh. As I sit on the bed looking out the window, I start to hear everyone wake up. Great. I'm not going to wherever it is they're going tonight. No way. Do I look like I want to hang out with them all laughing and being happy while I'm over here hating life? I hear a knock on the door, but I don't care to answer. Although since he just walked in, I don't see why he even knocked. Son, you have been on this bus for 2 months now. You need to go out. I don't even turn his way. I don't want to go. James, come on. Jacob and Brittany are making Roxanne go. Why don't you go so she isn't the only kid there? As I turn to him, he puts on a half smile. I don't want to go. Can him and everyone else just go and I'll get the bus to myself for a while? After the concert, everyone is getting dressed to go wherever. Great. Just go and leave me alone. I guess my dad gave up trying to get me to go. Thank God.
Roxanne. Mom, why do I have to go? Why can't I just stay here? It's just going to be adults there. I don't want to be the only kid. As my mom looks at me with a sad expression.
Michael is trying to get James to go.
I can't help but cut her off by laughing. James go anywhere with anyone? Funny.
I bought you a cute dress for tonight.
New dress or not, I don't want to go. So I whine, please, can I just stay here? I know it won't work, but it's worth a try.
No, Roxanne, you are not staying here alone.
I won't be alone. There is no way James is going. He will be here, and he is older than me after all. With a small laugh, Mom says,
For one, you two would fight and probably kill each other, and for two, I don't think 2 weeks older really count.
Well, it counts to him, and he never lets me forget. Those 2 weeks might as well be 2 years.
Answer is still no, Roxy.
OMG, Mom, please don't call me that. James started calling me that a long time ago, and he is the only one that I don't seem to mind calling me Roxy. I don't get why I hate the name so much, but I do like it when he calls me that. As I look up, she is holding this red dress that is to die for. It's so pretty. It has an open back with thick straps. When I try the dress on, it falls halfway down my thighs and it fits me perfect. I walk out of the bathroom with a huge smile. Okay, if this is what I'm wearing tonight, may not be too bad. Mom, I don't have shoes to go with this dress. But as I say that, Mom hands me red heels that match the dress.
Your dad seen this dress the other day when we went out and asked your size. I was really hoping I got it right.
It's perfect, Mom. Thanks so much. As we start to head out, I'm about to step off the bus when I remember my phone. Mom, I forgot my phone. I'll be right back. As she nods, I turn around. I know I left it on the bed somewhere. As I'm trying to find it, I hear a door. I can't find it. I know I left it on the bed. I get no answer, so I stand up to see who is there, and I'm shocked to see James, wide-eyed and his jaw on the floor. I'm not going to lie, with the way he is looking at me, I'm feeling sexy as hell.
James. Finally, everyone is leaving, so I figure I will go look for something to eat. I open the door and walk into a dream. Roxanne has been over looking for something on the bunk. Damn, she looks fine as hell. When did this girl grow up? I have no clue how long I'm frozen in place because it seems like time stopped when I see her. Roxanne stands up and looks at me. I can't find words or air. Not even sure I'm hearing right as she puts her hand on her hip and asks,
Are you sure you don't want to go?
My brain isn't working. I can't find words to talk. Like a dummy, I have a huge smile on my face. I know I look like an idiot. As I nod my head yes, Roxanne grabs my hand and pulls me to the door. As we step
Did you
out, her
find your
mom
phone?
asks her if she found her phone. No one has even turned to look at her or seen me. I want to run back on the bus, but Roxy still has my hand, and every time I try to pull away, she tightens her hold. If I wanted to, I could get away. I am stronger than her. But fuck, my brain still isn't working. What the hell is this feeling? What is it with this dress? Or maybe it's the girl. No, it is the dress.
No, I didn't find my phone, but I did find someone else that changed his mind and wants to come with us tonight.
Just as she says that, everyone turns to me, and everything in me is saying to run. Just as I back away, Roxanne grabs my shirt and whispers in my ear.
No way. If I have to go to this damn thing, so do you.
Wow, she smells so good right now. Wait, I'm taller than she is. How can she whisper in my ear? As I look down, I see the heels she has on that match her dress. Holy hell. I don't know where we are going, but it better not need any brain power because mine sure as hell isn't working now. As we get in the car we are riding in, Jacob and Brittany are up front, and me, Dad, and Roxanne are in the back, with Roxanne in the middle. I have no clue where everyone else is, or even who is all going. I'm too busy trying to figure out what the hell is going on with my head and what this feeling in my stomach is. After a short ride, we pull up to this restaurant and get out. This place is nice. When we get to our table, I find a seat by the end. I don't want to be here, and being stuck between anyone is so not happening. Everyone finds their seat, and I notice Roxanne is still standing, so I look around the table to find out why. It's then that I notice it's the whole band and the band manager, plus a few of the security guys that follow the band around. I see every seat is full, but the one next to me. So that's why she is still standing. There. Is she asking herself if she wants to sit by me? Without thinking, I stand and pull out the chair next to where I'm sitting. When I look up, I see she is looking at the floor. Like, really? I reach out and pull her arm to the chair. Not too hard, though. I don't know how the hell she is even walking in those damn hills. The last thing I want is for her to fall. After she sits, I sit back in my chair. I have no clue what everyone is talking about, and I don't care. On the ride back to the bus, Roxanne falls asleep and starts to lean on me. I know she is asleep because no way she would willingly do this, but it's sure not helping these butterflies I feel. When we get back to the bus, I try to wake her, but she must really be tired because she doesn't wake up. I put one hand behind her back and the other under her knees to pick her up. Just as I start to walk to the bus with Roxanne in my arms, I notice everyone looking at me with their jaws on the ground. Go to hell, all of you. I say, loud enough for them to hear me, but not too loud to wake up this beautiful girl in my arms. I don't care whose turn it is for the bedroom tonight. That is where I'm laying Roxanne down at. As I make my way through the bus, it's easier than I thought. I'm glad when I get to the room without waking her. Looking at her laying here, I can't help but take a picture of her. I don't think those heels will be comfortable to sleep in, but I can't figure out how to take the damn things off. After what feels like forever, I finally get them off her and pull the blanket over her. I go to lay in our bunk, but I can't seem to get my brain to shut down. So I end up just laying here thinking about Roxanne and how great she looked tonight. I don't understand these feelings I'm having at all. I have liked Roxanne for a long time, but never felt like this before. I feel like I can't breathe unless she is safe, like it is my job to protect her, to make her smile and happy. After what feels like forever of tossing and turning, I hear someone coming. Yes, I got a picture of him carrying her. Do you want me to send it to you? Ryder says. Yes, I do, please. I hear my dad answer. Maybe I can get my dad's phone tomorrow and send that picture to my phone.
Roxanne, I wake up in the bed. How did I get here? I remember getting in the car after dinner, but nothing else. I have no clue what the time is, but I know we are headed home today. I wonder where Michael and James will be staying on this 3-week break till the next tour starts. Mom said that Michael sold the house after Lisa passed, since James was going to be traveling with him. In the kitchen, I find Michael starting coffee. OMG, you are a lifesaver. With a laugh, Michael says,
Well, I will be in like 5 minutes. I wish this thing would make coffee faster.
I can't help but laugh. Sitting on the couch, waiting for the coffee, I ask Michael, so where will we all stay on this break? Please don't say on the bus. Michael sits across from me with a smile.
I think we are going to stay at your house, if that is okay with you.
Wait, what? Michael can't hold back his laugh.
Your parents offered to let us stay at the house to get off the bus. But if you don't want us to, I can get us a hotel for a few weeks.
No. If it is cool with my parents, it is cool with me. I'm sure we can keep from killing each other for a few weeks. I mean, we did manage to not kill each other on this tour, and the house is way bigger than the bus. With a smile, Michael gets up to check the coffee.
So, did you find your phone?
Michael asks. Crap, I so forgot about that. I know I left it on the bed, but since your son isn't in here, I'm guessing he is in the bunk, and no way in hell am I going to try and find it by feeling around him. James probably would kill me.
James. I wake up to something vibrating next to me. What the hell is that? It won't stop. I finally open my eyes to find it, and notice it is Roxanne's phone. As I look at it, I see she has an alarm set to wake up. Who the hell sets an alarm to wake up for no reason? It's not like we have anything to do today. We're just traveling home, or wherever the hell we're staying. She is going home, though. It's not like she has school. She is in online classes like me. But I'm behind. I haven't even looked at the damn thing since my mom. After a few minutes, I can't figure out how to turn the thing off, since I don't know her code to the damn thing. So I get up. I go to the room to find she isn't there. Why does she need an alarm if she wakes up on her own? When I open the door to the front of the bus, she's sitting on the couch, still in that dress. Damn, there goes my brain for the day. Until the fucking phone goes off again. The damn thing won't shut the hell up, I grit out. With a small laugh, she turns off the alarm.
Thanks for finding it.
I didn't find it. It wouldn't shut up. And with that, I turn and go back to bed. Michael, I still haven't asked James his thoughts on staying at the Richardsons' house until the next tour. I have no clue how he will handle it, or what he will do. He can't stay on the bus. We are having a deep clean on it before the next tour starts. I guess now would be the best time to talk to him about this since it's only us and the Richardsons on the bus. Everyone else took off last night. At least if he flips out, we can stay at a hotel for the next few weeks. I hope this next tour will be better for him. I know this hasn't been easy on him or me, but he is taking it so much worse. I don't think this has fully hit me yet. I'm so used to not getting to see Lisa much, whereas James spent every day for 13 years with Lisa. After a while of just thinking, I see James come back out for coffee. Son, can we talk? He turns to me. I guess that is the best I will get. Why is it he will talk to Roxanne, but no one else? Okay, this is Roxanne, the girl he has had a crush on since he found out what a crush was. The house sold a few weeks ago, so I was thinking, what if we stay at the Richardson's house for these few weeks until the next tour? At first, I don't think he will answer me until he says, whatever, and walks away. I know I'm not as close to my son as I would like to be, and I hope these few weeks off will help with that.
Brittany, as we get to the house, I hope these few weeks will go smooth for everyone. It's not like this is the first time James and Michael has been to the house. As I open the door, Roxanne pushes past me and then James, and they both head up the stairs. Roxanne goes to her room and James to his room.
Teenagers, you gotta love them. Would you like some help? It doesn't look like you will get any from those two.
Jacob laughs out. Sure, that would be nice. As I turn around, I see Michael just standing there. Make yourself at home, Michael. You still remember where everything is, right?
Yes, I do.
Just about that time, I hear running down the stairs. Oh, please tell me they haven't started fighting already. But by the time I turn around, I see Roxanne jumping in the pool and I laugh. Both guys follow me in laughing and Roxanne just looks at us. Think she missed the pool? Still laughing, Jacob says,
Baby, I think it has more to do with the fact that you more than likely won't ask her to do anything if she is in the pool.
That little turkey. I joke as Michael looks around.
Where's James?
He is in his room, I say out of a guess.
James. Laying on the bed, I hear a splash, so I walk to the window to see Roxanne jumping in the pool. She does that when she doesn't want to do anything. I want to go do the same and jump in, but at the same time, I don't. The door opens and my dad walks in. James, are you okay? Yes, I'm fine, I say with an attitude. He walks up beside me and looks out the window. With a smile, he asks, why don't you go jump in? No thanks, I say as I walk away from the window and lay back on the bed. It has been 2 months since I went to see my mom, so I ask, can we go see Mom? As I shut my eyes. With a deep breath, Dad answers, yes. Do you want to go now or tomorrow? I want to go now if I can. Okay, let me go ask about using the car. And he walks out. We had a car, but after my mom passed, Dad didn't want to sell it, but at the same time, doesn't want to drive it. He said I could have it, but since I still have a few years before I can drive legally, I asked my grandparents to keep it for me. I think they're the ones that bought the house too, but I don't know for sure. I didn't ask. Jacob. I see Michael walking down the stairs, so I ask, how is James? And my heart drops when he says he wants to go see his mom, with tears in his eyes. Okay, does he want to go now or tomorrow? He said he wants to go now. If it is okay with y'all, can we go? I ask. With a sad expression, Michael looks at me. James will say no, but I would like y'all to go. I have to say bye to my wife, and my best friend is full on crying. Jacob, how am I going to do this? Making me shatter. I'm now crying too, as I sit next to Michael. Man, I don't know. I don't know what I would do if I was you.
Roxanne. When I get out of the pool, I start to the stairs, and I see both Dad and Michael sitting at the bottom crying, so I turn to the kitchen to find Mom. Mom, both Dad and Michael are crying. What happened? She turns to look at me.
I don't know, sweetie. I will go find out, though.
As Mom walks to the stairs, I follow her.
Jacob, sweetie, what happened?
Dad looks at Mom.
James wants to go see Lisa.
Me and Mom both have our hand over our mouth. I knew this was probably going to happen, but not within an hour of being here. After Mom seems to pull herself together, she says,
Okay, so we will go see her.
I know Mom is hurting too. Lisa was her best friend for many years, even longer than Dad and Michael. Just then, I see James at the top of the stairs, and he has been crying too. James walks down the stairs, then stops next to me. He wipes a tear off my cheek. I didn't even notice I was full on crying. As we all get in the SUV, James is looking out the window. I'm worried about him. The day Lisa passed, James took off. It was almost a full day before we found him. The day of the funeral, he took off again, and it was almost 2 days of looking before we finally found him. When we pull up to the cemetery, I see Michael is still crying. I know it is sad, but I'm glad James finally sees his dad break down. I know James buries everything so deep because he thinks his dad is the strongest for how he was handling everything. But the truth is, Michael was trying to get through the tour. Now he can break down. I really hope this helps both of them. James is walking out in front of everyone. I want so bad to walk with him, but I know he needs his space. As we get to Lisa's grave, James hits his knees, and the hell with it, I run to him. I don't say anything, I just sit here holding his hand. After a while, I notice Michael is sitting next to James, and my parents are standing behind me. James hasn't let go of my hand, and maybe that means he won't run this time.
James. She didn't even know she was sick. She said she felt fine, just really tired. She thought maybe she was pregnant, and we talked for weeks about the what-ifs. Mom started to have pain all over her body, and nothing seemed to help. So she went to the doctor. They did tests and sent her home. When we went to the doctor to find out about the test, that was when she found out she may have cancer. But they wanted to run more tests to make sure. So Mom didn't want to tell anyone just in case. A week later, she passed out. So I called the ambulance. I told them about the test and who her doctor was. All Mom kept saying was she was sorry, like it was her fault she was sick. That night was when Brittany and Roxanne came to the hospital and told me you were on your way. I laid down next to my mom and prayed it was all a bad dream. I heard her heart stop that night, and I never woke up from that nightmare. I just want to wake up. I want my mom back. I love you, Mommy. I choke out. I'm not sure if I'm talking to the 4 people around me or just talking to hear the truth out loud.